Hi, I'm Harry. I'm dressed like a large 15-year-old. That's mostly because I just got out of bed and I haven't really prioritized vlogging as an important part of my day yet. I'm going to be showing you a look at my kit for photography and video work and hopefully answering some of your questions. So as it stands, this is what's in my camera bag. First off, it's a Lowepro backpack. I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it, 450 AW. So you open it up, headphones, Sony headphones, noise canceling, Bluetooth, or I've got the cable for them so I can use them to actually monitor my gear. Black Rapid straps, Think Tank, cable manager, seriously, awesome invention. Just keep all my random shit, audio, video cables in one place. I got this one from the Summit workshop that I did out in LA. Huge benefit. I highly recommend doing this if you ever get the opportunity. Battery and memory card case, great invention. I can do 2 LPE6 batteries. I can do 2 CF cards. I can do 4 SD cards if I wanted to. It holds the SD cards in a little too tough though in this one. I feel like I'm worried about them breaking. I only just started using the Sony Tough card, so most of my cards are Lexar or SanDisk and they're pretty fragile. So I keep those separate. Tamron SP 90mm macro lens. Just picked this up. Really excited to use it for wedding season and also as a nice portrait lens close-ups. 90mm is pretty much ideal. Sigma 24-105 Canon lens, f4, absolutely a workhorse lens. Oh, it's dirty right now, that's nice. Real dirty for camera, that's fun. This is my absolute workhorse lens. I use this the most for my stuff. I've used this Getty, WWE, Warner Brothers, all over the map. And you know, if you don't need the extra light from a 2.8 or a 1.4, then this lens is absolutely genius. Highly recommend it. Sigma Art 24 to Sigma Contemporary 24-105. I mix up the lines. Feel World 5-inch monitor. Once again, smudgy. I'm real clean, real classy. Simple. Use an LPE6 battery on the back. HDMI out. Run this to either my EOS R that I'm shooting on right now or my 5D Mark III. Mac charge cables, all beat to shit. I still run a 2012 MacBook Pro. And I mean, my gear is none better. I should probably upgrade soon, but it's really easy to put off a laptop upgrade when your old one still mostly works. Yeah, if you've seen one of these guys, you've pretty much seen them all. Gary Fong. I have the Amber Dome on here, which I tried out and found out that with the clear side, it sucks to use because then you get mixed color temperatures. Everything shoots out the sides at about 4800 Kelvin. Everything comes through the top about 2900 Kelvin, so you get a weird mishmash. If I do use this top again, I'm pretty much gonna gaff around the entire sides. Keep a beanie in here. Never know if it's gonna be a cold place that I'm shooting at, but it's also nice to have some soft stuff in your bag to you know, help protect your gear. Cable ties, one of those things that costs like $2 to buy a bunch of, and I gotta say, I should really use them more often. I typically use them on site. An LED light running on a stand, I'll just tie the cable to the stand itself just to keep it from swinging out and somebody stepping on it. As somebody who still uses speed lights and also cheap LEDs that run off a 1/4-20 base, I've lost track of how many times I've bought or broken these off Amazon. Godox X1 receiver. I use this guy because I use the Godox family of lights for the most part, and yeah, it's just a universal mount, universal receiver. It works basically like a Pocket Wizard if you're unfamiliar. Cheap, Amazon, I think like, fuck, I don't know, 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. These are the old ones. I've got a new one coming in today that you'll be seeing. Cat 5 cable. Reason I have this is because the airport card in my MacBook has started to fail on me, and if I'm at a venue where I need to drop photos immediately, I'll plug this in and run to a hardline internet. That way I can get stuff out. Once again, I should really be replacing my laptop soon. Godox TT600 speed lights. I use these guys constantly, almost every shoot. And they're old, they're getting old. I think you can probably buy these for like 50 bucks on B&H. Maybe they'll do a sale where they're like 25, but like Godox TT600s, like my every situation I'll find a way for stills to bust out one of these at some point. Lastly, coming out of the bag, Canon 5D Mark III. This was my first pro camera. Before this, I only ever had a 6DD. I had a 6D for a little bit, but that's bordering on pro. That's mostly a prosumer. But this guy, photos, videos, I picked it up about a year ago used from a friend of mine, and I've just used the hell out of it. I'm phasing it out now because I'm switching over to the Canon EOS R that I'm shooting on for this video. But I mean, you can buy these around 1,200 bucks, I think these days, 1,500 if it's in really good shape, 800 if it's in poor shape. I think mine's in pretty good shape. I use the Velo battery grip. It's got the little mount on here for my Black Rapid right now. But yeah, this camera with this Sigma 24-105, this combination has been just, you know, super reliable for me for most of my career so far. And then up in here, laptop, as I mentioned, MacBook 2012. Just really should replace it, but it hasn't failed on me yet.